Good morning, everybody. I've got my green light, so I usually think that means that I am actually online. Let's find out. It says I have an excellent connection, which is exciting, and I think it actually cuts me off in the beginning, but it doesn't matter. We'll get it close. I'm going to go post the link for today's class on the website. The website is mammothgardens.com. Go there and grab the sheet music and come join us. We meet here every day at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and we play a couple songs. We usually play 3-4 songs. And then on Friday we play everything from the week. So Fridays we get busy. Let's see here. Let's get that. Open a new window. Update and update. And we'll start here in just a minute or two. I'm running behind. My cat was pitching a fuss during the last class, and so I went to console him. And while you guys are loading in, let me put this up on Twitter. HTTPS Mammoth Gardens, mammothgardens.com, HTTPS mammothgardens.com. There's that. Let's go put Harmonica Girl on there. Lessons. Alright, so there's that, and then we can tweet her. Alright, so we are up on there. And let's see what else is going on. Alright, let's see here. Today, what am I doing? Today we're playing Ode to Joy. We are playing Tenting Tonight. That's a tough one. And so we got an easy diatonic song and a hard diatonic song. I rewrote Summertime yesterday, guys, and so please double check that you've downloaded the revised Summertime today. I left the diatonic one on there. It's pretty hard to play on diatonic, and then I added in a chromatic version, and I put on a repeat and the whole thing. So you definitely want to ditch your old Summertime and move to the new Summertime. We also added in some more difficult chromatic scales, and then we'll play Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. So really, today we actually have all kind of challenging music to play, so that's exciting. Let's see who's managed to wander into the building today. Let me put I have a new system here that's very fancy, and I'm trying to get used to where I put everything. Let's see. Evelyn is in. Evelyn sound good. Serenaded Happy Birthday with my harmonica. Nice. I serenaded Happy Birthday with my harmonica. Is it your birthday, Evelyn, or were you just working on it? Diane, good morning. How nice the outside is. It looks beautiful outside. Apparently we're gonna get up to 60 degrees today, so I'm gonna go for a walk this afternoon. Marcia's in. Thumbs up. Good day. Happy to see you, Marcia. Glad you're here. Pauline, good morning again. Sound and lighting is okay. I've been putting this light on here because it makes it way easier for me to see my sheet music. It doesn't necessarily help my complexion, but you're not here to look at me anyway. Kat is in. Good morning, Kat. In from Texarkana. Hopefully her life is coming back together. Melissa is in from Boulder. Thanks for archiving. Oh, I thought she wrote. Here's what I thought Melissa wrote. Thanks for archiving Love. And I was like, what? And I was thinking, which song do I have called Love? Thanks for archiving, comma, love to take the missed class. So yeah, when you guys miss a class, you could have missed classes. It's fine. And it's not fine. It's not fine at all. You should be here. But if you do miss a class, they're in that archives. And honestly, if you're sitting around someday and you're like, boy, I sure wish I had somebody to play harmonica with, go grab any of those broadcasts and just re-listen to them. I have a hard time re-listening to me because it's me, and I'm like, I have this idea that I have this deep, throaty, beautiful voice, and then when I listen to the recordings, I sound like Kermit the Frog, and so it's kind of rough on me to watch those. Connie, good morning. Melissa, hubby already at the golf course. Hubby's off at the golf course. Yeah, I used to play a lot of golf. I really love that activity. And then Q is in too. Welcome in, Q from California. All right, let's get going. Let's play some Beethoven. We're going to go with Ode to Joy to start our morning. And every morning that you begin with Beethoven, you know it's going to be a good day. Let's play. I'm playing a special 20 today. All right, from the top, 2 times through. Take your time. Again, not speed is one thing, right? So there comes a time when you're probably on your own. You're going to be saying, "How fast could I play Ode to Joy?" Go through and work on speed. That's a fun thing to do. But here in class, since we usually play things only one time through, we want to work on beauty of tone, and so you could be playing this as. Nothing wrong with doing that, and it's something you should do as a fun thing to do. But when we're here with each other, I like for us to be able to theoretically play with each other, and so you're playing with me. I tend to play a little bit slower than notated almost always. I want the notes to fully develop and give you a chance if you get a little bit off to get caught back up kind of thing, and so I know when I'm playing with others, I really appreciate them playing at a rational speed. All right, let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Part of the reason they're having that 7 there is to give you a chance to practice. All right, I'm blowing at 4. Can I slide over and hit 7 clean, right? Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. And again, at some point, especially since this Beethoven piece, go back through and see how fast you could play. Start timing yourself. I don't know. It'd be funny to see how fast you could get it done. Let's see. Who wandered in here late? Christine made it in. Windy and Bozeman, 28 degrees up there. Brr. 28 and windy in Bozeman. That's like 0 degrees. It's super cold. I'm glad you're here, Christine. Good to see you. Okay, let's go take a peek at our songs of the day. The next one on our list we got to do our scales. I forgot. Let's go grab the Diatonic Scales, please. And remember, last week we updated these. And so your paper should have a yellow highlighter on the top. and then I added in the do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la sol fa mi re do notes on there. From the top, 4-beat count in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Are you paying attention? Is your belly actually doing the work for you? Is it pulling the air in and out, or are you actually forcing it in through your middle lungs here? Make sure you're thinking about your belly when you're playing these things. From the top, A minor scale, draw 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all right, there we go. There's our scales. Next up on our list is Tenting Tonight. This is a tough song, guys, and so let's take just a minute to think it through just a bit. This is a Civil War era song. I found it in Harmonica book. I had never heard it myself, but when I was putting together some diatonic stuff, going through old harmonica books, found this one. I like the melody. We are tenting tonight on the old campground. Give us a song to cheer. From our weary hearts a song of home and friends we love so dear. Many are the hearts that are weary tonight, wishing for the war to cease. Many are the hearts that are looking for the right to see the dawn of peace. Tenting tonight, we are tenting tonight, tenting on the old campground. Tenting tonight, we are tenting tonight, tenting on the old campground. And then we'll play it through twice. The verses, the further you go into them, get sadder and sadder and sadder. And the last time through, you're supposed to sing, we are dying tonight, we are dying tonight, dying on the old campground. And so obviously Civil War era song. I mean, those guys were serious. They knew it was, they were in the fight for their lives. On our harmonica, from a harmonica standpoint, 6, 7s, and 8s, right? We're going to be hanging out up there. A few 5s, but a lot harder song than we typically play on diatonic. But the reason I like it a lot is this is something that would have been played by Civil War era soldiers. The harmonica was super popular back then. Obviously, it was inexpensive, and you could carry it along with your other stuff, and so this became wildly I don't know if popular is the right word, but wildly distributed widely, and so a lot of guys had harmonicas, and they would have been playing this exact song, among others, and so it's kind of harkens us back to this time that we don't know nearly enough about. From the top, 3-beat count in, below 6, 2 times through. Let's see how we do. 1, 2, 3. How are we playing? Does that make sense? Is that song overall coming together? It feels a little bit like a concerto with that one. It's really long. There's a lot going on there. There's 4 different sections that you're playing through, and the 4 or 3. It's 3 sections, and you're supposed to play obviously all 4 verses, right? So that would take you about a week and a half to get through that song. I don't know. I just really there's something that captures me about that. Got a really beautiful melody. I have heard that there's a more modern version where they rewrote the words to talk about actually going camping, but I haven't taken the time to go search it out. But apparently there's a song about camping out there, which uses the same melody. So there we go. All right, diatonic folks. If you are diatonic only, you have a choice at this moment. You can stick around and play Summertime with us. I did update the piece of sheet music, and it's got diatonic on there as well. But chromatic people, will you grab your Summertime now? We'll do our scales in just a minute, but I do want to play, since it's got both, since it has both diatonic and chromatic on it, I like to have all of us play together and make sure that I don't have any more mistakes on it. It turned out that I spent an awful long time working on this yesterday and even into today, and so I think I have a much more solid piece of music here for us than we had before, and we'll look at how it plays. All right, so yesterday we found out that it was just almost too daggone high to fit the mood of the song. So we were playing it, and we're like, or at least I was playing it going, this doesn't feel like summertime. This feels like pain and suffering. And so I told you guys yesterday, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to redo this. And so I spent the last night and a little bit of today getting this cleaned up. And so hopefully it plays better for you. Chromatic is the lower line as always. I put the diatonic, and when I can do it on both the instruments, I put the diatonic up above and the chromatic underneath there. Assuming that those of us chickens that come here every day, we're fine with it, putting it wherever. But if somebody's stumbling in off the internet, they don't have a chromatic probably, and they're going to want to play the diatonic, and that'll be right next to the lyrics, and they'll make them happy. So that's the idea. This song also really works when you have some accompaniment on there, but the accompaniment on this song is very difficult because being jazz and being George Gershwin, he's got augmented chords in there, which are not pleasant on any instrument, and he's got some minor sevenths, and got just a lot of pretty wonky chords in here. So if you decided to play this with your friend, they would need to spend a little bit of time working through these chords. They do work. I played through it on ukulele and on guitar, and it's really quite an enjoyable piece of music. But boy, oh boy, a lot in it in the 2 pages. All right, let's play. I'm going to play a chromatic because I want to make sure I got all of the notes right. You can play diatonic or chromatic, and we're going to try to make it sound like it's summertime. By the way, the message behind the song is summertime, everything's great, living is easy. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking, so hush little baby, don't you cry. So quit complaining, enjoy your privilege, right? And one of these days you're going to rise up and sing and spread your wings, and you'll take to the sky, you're going to fly away. But until then, just enjoy, right? All right, fits kind of appropriately into some of the discussions we're having on a national basis, right? From the top, 3-beat count-in, 1, 2, 3. don't think I'm hitting the right notes. Let me go back to pick up to 13. 1, 2, 3. Let that go for just a minute. I'm going to fix one note here. And ready to the end of measure 16. 1, 2. One, two. And of course, if you're playing with an accompaniment, somebody else, you'll adjust your timing. It'll be a lot easier to play if you are playing with somebody else, where they can help you count out your beats there. But if you don't have any, you're just playing solo harmonica, you can make those long notes however long you want them to. I would make it fit the story you're trying to tell with your harmonica. If you're super lush and flowy, let those things roll for a while. I was doing what I could. I was trying to count them as I was going along, and at some point I'm like, get it close and move on. I think I have made an error here. Let me double check that I've got, I think this is an E, which should be a 6. Oh, I put a 5 there. I think this is supposed to be a 6. Let me look. I think your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. I think it's supposed to end on a 6. Let me try that. Yeah, so you got one typo. Measure 11, the last note on the chromatics should be a 6 rather than a 5. And I was like, I went through and I was like, that doesn't quite sound right. We're blowing a C there. We should be blowing an E there. And for me, the only challenge I ran into, I could not find hole 2 to save my soul. So I started pulling out, looking at it, and then going in after it. That's going to happen, right? Yeah, until you're a pro. Let's see, what else do we got here going on? Melissa says she likes it. Deb says, aloha. Melissa, much easier on the chromatic now. Yeah, much easier, right? And Diane said, shouldn't 31 have been the 1 bracket there instead of 32? I got that right. Yeah. So the bracket side, Daddy standing by your side, blump, blump. So the sheet music is correct, but the repeat block up above. I was going to fix this before I reposted it. 32. So it should be the repeats are 0 through 32, and then 1 through 31. And then 33 to the end. All right, so I'm going to post this one more time, and we're going to have it right. That's okay. I'd rather us work it through together and find those mistakes, and then have something that was just rock solid than not. So sorry. We'll do one more posting. We'll put the repeat block up in. At the upper left-hand corner. It should be 0 through 32, then 1 through 31, and then 33 to the end. And then what Diane's questioning is, hey, that should that 1 cover all the way up to 31? And she's absolutely right. Standing by your side. Yes, so you're absolutely right, Diane. That also needs to be fixed. So your repeat block. Thank you, Diane. You play the second time 1 through 30 is correct. 1 through 30 is correct, and then 33 to the end. 33 to the end. Okay, so, yep, good eye, Diane. I'm surprised I didn't catch that when I was running through the music. Side. Oh, it's probably because I'm just getting blomp, blomp, blomp at the end. Standing by your side, blomp, blomp. That's what I want. Yep, you're absolutely right, Diane. Thank you for catching that. All right, so I'll post a final revision with just a few typos corrected. And if you're playing through it here today, if you find any other typos, send me a note and I'll double check it. But yeah, so the repeat needs a tiny bit of love, and we need to change one note in measure 11. And those of you guys if you played it on diatonic, I think it's fine on diatonic. I just think it's hard to play. So hopefully maybe playing along with the chromatic makes it a little bit easier, gives you a different overall feeling for it. So it'll be kind of cool. All right, so there's summertime. Thank you guys. Okay. Diatonic folks, you are out completely. Have a wonderful day, and then let's go take a look at our chromatic scales today. Remember yesterday we dramatically complicated the business of playing scales on this thing, and that's fine, right? We got to do that to keep us moving forward. So we have 4 scales now: C and C sharp. We've been doing for a while. Let's play the D and E flat today. And again, you got to be on your game. You got to be like, oh God, all right, I can do this. Okay, so from the top, from measure 3, let's do those 2. And again, on chromatic is first shot, best shot. Let's see what you come up with. Get my button ready. This is all Francis's fault. Here we go. From the top, from measure 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to start over. I missed one note and then I blew everything after that. Measure 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those of you who are taking some of my other classes, you know my skepticism about playing scales overall. I'm not entirely sure how helpful they are. This is a notable exception. This is good stuff right here, and I think I really think that this could ultimately be what takes you to this very high level with playing harmonica on this instrument. If you can get where you can play those, like I like that tempo, right, where you get a minute for your brain to sort of think about it. But when we're going to be going into these more advanced scales, we're going to play them at a speed where we can think about them, but ultimately your goal is to get them to a speed where you don't think about them, and so that you just know what to do. And so and Melissa's saying, yeah, thanks for the tempo, right? That tempo worked for me too. Right now there's a whole lot of work that you're going on, and every moment, I mean, I'm staring at those going, okay, -5 star, or gotta remember, and it's easy to miss a note, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shoot. But I do think play it at one tempo and then try to push the tempo a little bit, and I think that will ultimately determine how far you go toward becoming a professional harmonica player. How fast can you play your scales? And so they're definitely a fun thing to do. Really challenges my brain, and hopefully you're finding them to be kind of fun. Again, just a different way of playing. All right, that's our revised scales, and then finally, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. This is a tough one. We got to get the middle part of this song correct, and then we've got something going on. So let's see how we play it today. Again, not a long song, but boy, you get up into 16, 17, and 18, and you have your work cut out for you. So I chow them and I gaily laughed to think they could doubt my love. You hear those weird tones? Yet today my love has flown away. I am without my love. Dum da 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 dum. So if we can get through the middle part, you'll have a nice song here. It's first shot, best shot. There's no repeats on this. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Whew, that's a tough one. I started to lose it there, measure 16, but I got it back together. That's a good song. That's a good song. I like that one. All right, guys. Hopefully that was fun today. Let's keep the keep it all moving forward. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Simple Gifts, one of my faves, and I think we have an updated version of that, or maybe not. Did I put in? Let me double check. PQRS. Simple Gifts. I think we put a repeat on it, right? Did we? Yeah, we got a repeat on there. So yours should have a repeat on there now. The Scales, Tom Dooley, one of the sillier songs in the thing, and then This Little Light of Mine, the kind of the jazzy version I put together. So we had a discussion about whether I was playing it right last time we did it. So yeah, so there we go. It'll be a nice day tomorrow. Not quite as hard as today. And so I'll see most of you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here always. It's really fun to do this every day. Helps me get my lungs in a great shape and moving forward a little bit and give me something else to get my brain around. So different way of playing music. And I'll see all of you guys hopefully tomorrow. And Evelyn says, thank you, Evelyn. And Pauline, thanks. Another fun session. Yeah, it's a good instrument, you guys. It really is. I don't know why it's not popular at all. Blues guys, the blues harmonica is still a big deal, but chromatic harmonica is pretty dead. So there are some really fascinating, beautiful things coming out of China on chromatic harmonica. So there's plenty more good stuff to be played, and of course I'm going to be continuously posting into chromatic, mostly from here out. So we'll keep that moving forward. Let's see, Diane, fun. Diane, I hope you're feeling good after your second shot. Melissa, good to see you. You're welcome. Go conquer Boulder for me. And Don, it was fun. Tough class today, right? Took our full brain power. All right, guys, pulling the plug. You have a wonderful day. I'll see you down the road somewhere. And off I go.